getting paid, huh? Stacking that money from the trades, huh? I really do this, I really trade, bro. Hit the markets for $1 million, then I'm laying low. Like a pro, yeah, I'm trading like a pro. Like a pro, taking profit like a pro.
Like a pro, time to let them know. Bank on the phone, no, I don't need a loan, cause I'm trading like a pro.
We getting paid, huh? Stacking that money from the trades, huh?
We getting paid, stacking that money, I'ma teach you how to trade like
I'ma teach you how to trade, set and forget it. Baby, go handle your business, get off the charts, why you be tripping? Maybe you would get paid if you came, sat and listen. But they be on my page, still broke and be dissing. I don't get it, I gotta bank the break. You already know, I went to London, now it's time to hit up Tokyo. Or maybe fly to Mexico, that peso it be hitting. When I find a higher low, that Fibonacci got me litty. Now I'm back up in the city, yeah, teaching you the game. I lace the people up, get the bag, not the fame. Yeah, they say I chase the fortune, I just pray the double portion. Better put your time in, back test it, that's important. When they see you making money, they hate and try to extort you. Scammers be in the group, get it too, watch me poach them. Acting like they be me on IG, I don't know them. And they can't tear down my name, cause I really changed the game. Like a pro, yeah, I'm trading like a pro. Like a pro, taking profit like a pro.
Like a pro, time to let them know. Bank on the phone, no, I don't need a loan, cause I'm trading like a pro.
We getting paid, huh? Stacking that money from the trades, huh?
We getting paid, stacking that money, I'ma teach you how to trade
like a pro, yeah, I'm trading like a pro. Like a pro, taking profit like a pro.
Like a pro, time to let them know. Bank on the phone, no, I don't need a loan, cause I'm trading like a pro.
We getting paid, huh? Stacking that money from the trades, huh?
We getting paid, stacking that money, I'ma teach you how to trade like a pro.
Yo, what's up?
Like a pro, making profit like a pro.
Like a pro, time to let them know.
Yeah.
Bank on the phone, no, I don't need a loan, cause I'm trading like a pro.
We getting paid, huh?
Stacking that money from the trades, huh?
We getting paid, huh?
Stacking that money, I'ma teach you how to trade
Like a pro, yeah, I'm trading like a pro. Like a pro, taking profit.
What's up,
like
team?
a
What's
pro.
up? Where y'all from?
Time to let them know.
Who we got in the building tonight? Happy Juneteenth. What's up? And if you can take a real position and lie. Somebody said strategy, ICT strategy. Houston, what's up, Houston? Houston in the building. Okay. Who else we got up in here? Hold on. Pause that. Atlanta in the building. ATL, what's up? Somebody said hit the London for the one time. We gonna get to the London for the one time. We gonna get to it. Happy Juneteenth. Yeah, that beat. That hey look. When I heard that beat, I was like, yeah, we gotta make something to that. When I heard that beat, I was like, yes, sir.
You don't come across it too much.
Yeah, I was like, yes, sir. Detroit in the building. That's where I just came from. Detroit in the house. I appreciate everybody up in here. Hey, like this video, like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate y'all. You still do music. I'm starting to get back into it. I'm getting my groove back. I'm getting my creativity back. So I'm just creating a little stuff here and there. Shout out from Tahiti up in this joint. H-Town, North Carolina. What's up? South Africa. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Tap that screen, tap them hearts. Yeah, that London joint is fire though. That London.
This is the story of how pipe drive
Hold up.
accelerate your business growth.
Yeah, that London one go hard too.
Man, it's 3 in the morning over here. It's like 8 over there in London right now. They over there getting it.
All
Man,
right.
that's where the money at. That's where
Somebody
we need
said
to
the
be by
ICT
any means
strategy.
necessary, you heard me?
So that's the first strategy we gonna back test.
I got a few moves to make.
That's the first one.
Flight to take. I got a dream to chase. Go get it. I got a team to feed. God has been good to me. Yeah, yeah. Leaving a legacy. That's part of my destiny. Yeah, yeah. London got them big banks. We out here popping big ranks. We bout that kingdom building life and we ain't popping no tranks. I got a bank to break. Ain't playing no games today. I hop on the charts like looking at art. I see it a different way.
I do this.
I got a bank to break. I got a few moves to make.
I got a flight to take. I don't want none of that. I ain't doing that tonight. London, keep them trades coming. I got it on 1920. I ain't doing that. Put that up. London, keep them trades coming.
As long as London got trades,
Then I'ma keep getting paid.
this Forex lifestyle got it locked down. I keep the food on the plate.
I got that big boat on the leg. You know I be chillin'. I gotta meditate.
You should have been selling the wrong move. We'll get your account 8. 5 accounts for a big family. We big stacking. You too late. You trying to fund your account again. No discipline. You only chase. I sit back and I wait. Whatever it takes. Cause patience is action. I be on live calling out big trades. Them demo profits you flashing. I got a bank to break. I got a few moves to make. I got a flight to take. I got a dream to chase. London, keep them trades coming. London, keep them trades. I got a bank to break. I got a few moves to make. I got a flight to take. I got a dream to chase. London, keep them trades coming. Keep them trades coming. London, keep them trades coming. Keep them trades coming. Keep them trades coming.
Trades coming.
Keep them trades coming. Trades coming.
Trades coming.
Building wealth and legacies.
Ooh, we, it's bigger than me. Ooh, we,
Building the kingdom.
ooh, we.
Now I'm free.
Free.
Freedom ain't found in money.
Freedom is found in grace.
That's why I keep my faith in God.
And not that money I made.
I got a bank to break. I got
That was the line right there.
I got a flight to take. I got a dream to chase. London.
All right, check this out. So somebody said, what about the ICT strategy? So we got a golden zone right here, right? Okay. Here, 1 second. Let me see. All right, so we got a golden zone. Now, the other part, what he said was, and take it live. Like, trading don't work like that. You feel me? Trading, you can't just say, just take a trade live. You feel me? It's whenever the trade happens is when I can take it live. You know what I mean? So that's how that worked. But so you saw how I marked up that golden zone. But here's the thing. You also have a fair value gap, that's what ICT be preaching. I don't know everything that ICT teaches. You know what I mean? Because I didn't spend my whole trading career learning ICT concepts. Everything there is. And I make good money not knowing everything there is about that. But some things that I do know is the fair value gaps and stuff like that, and the supply and demand. So this would be the fair value gap right here. But you also have an imbalance. So the imbalance is going to be this portion This one is kind of weird though. But it's really going to be this portion down here. I want to say probably right about here. I'm just looking at structure to be able to call it out. Did I spell that right? Imbalance. So that's that. So we're inside of the fair value gap right now. All right. And the reason why I was able to mark that up is because you have this wick right here, and then you have this wick, and you got this big engulfing candlestick in between. So you just mark up from wick to the wick, and that's your gap right there. Now we got to see. But the thing is, I'm not gonna just sell as soon as price get in there. I need signs that it's gonna sell. I found this on the daily chart, by the way. I found it on the daily chart, so this is going to take time. So I'm going to go to the hour chart for entry. All right. So now we're inside of the fair value gap situation. I'm going to put a trend line up right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an alert on that trend line. All right, so I put an alert on that, so whenever price decides to break the trend line, I'll get notified. All right. It said you still trading GJ? Yes. So let's look at GJ. Let's go over here to GJ right quick. All right, so let's go to the hour chart. Well, actually, let's go to the hour chart and back test and see, do the fair value gap still work, since he said ICT. If you guys want me to back test a strategy for you, please put the name of the strategy in the comments. Put the name of the strategy in the comments, and please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Even share it on your social media. Let them know your boy Jay is live. I'm trying to grow the channel to 200,000 subscribers. Can we do it, team? Can we do it? I know I got the game. I know I got the knowledge to do it, but do I got the help from the people to do it? Who got my back in this effort? I'm grinding. I want to grow the channel, y'all. The more this channel will grow, the more I can do for y'all. I'm telling you, that's just the way it goes. All right, so let's find some stuff right here. Let's back test. So here's one right here. So it almost came down to it. But that's what I say. I say go ahead and throw a trend line on that boy. Cause see, I want to add something to it. Go on and add something to that joint And then we can go down to the 30-minute or the 15-minute to try to time an entry. That one just shot out, though. That's crazy. That one shot out. But it looked like it still worked. All right. So let's go to the back to the hour chart. Matter of fact, you know what I want to do? I want to go. This is what I want to do. I want to go March. I want to go March 4th. All right. So this is March 4th. And this is this 2025? Mm-hmm. Yep, March 4th, 2025. So let's just see how many we can find. I ain't gonna go too crazy with it all night. I just want to run it through since March. Hey, and also comment below. Let me know what strategy you want me to test next. Back test. All right, so is this something right here? Plus, I got to look at the comments. Let me see what y'all saying. It's good to know I'm seeing the same thing. I'm waiting on my alert to hit for a sale on GU as well. K Trey said, you got the juice, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. That's why you go to the lower time frame and read momentum and candles. Agreed. Absolutely. All right. So look at this one right here, y'all. And matter of fact, let me play this up. Oh, you know what, Elijah? Because when I send these videos out later on for people to watch it, the problem is why they can't see the chat later on, though. I be wanting y'all to see the chat later on, and the chat be going away. Can y'all see the chat of my old lives? Like, I don't know how they do that. Cause I be wanting people like watch the videos later on to see the chats. That's why it's important for me to like read them out loud so people can know what was happening when they watch these lives later.
It's called VODs.
It's called what?
VODs.
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 VODs. Okay. I know. I don't know what happened with that. I got to figure that out. But all right. Anyways, let's get to it. So now this one is one right here. Okay, so now we got a gap right there. So now let's see. Now here's the thing. I'm not just going to sell this right out of here. But I guess I could if I want to really see does the strategy work just on itself without me doing any manipulation to it. But I think, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want people to come on here later on say, hey, Jay not even doing a strategy right. If I'm missing something, correct me in the comments. And tell me, hey, you missing this piece or that piece. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to just look at it raw. So if I just took it right from here. All right. So boom. Now it's, okay, let's say it's in the gap or something like that. When do y'all take it? Because I don't trade this like that. When do y'all take it? Like soon as it touched the top of the gap, y'all wait for a candle to close? Hey Jay, it won't let me replay when I'm trying to back test. That's because you got the free account. You gotta have the paid account. Can you back test on the free account on yours?
Yes, to a limit.
To a limit? Oh, I don't know why it won't let you back test. You gotta hit the replay button.
Yeah, it doesn't let you go back to like 2017.
It's a little replay button at the top. You see this button up here?
It's the last 3 months.
You see this right here that I'm circling up here? It's like a replay button you gotta hit.
I don't use replay.
The villain, shout out to the villain. He was killing it. All right. So that just broke right through. According to that fair value gap, that was a loser. Mike Trade said it only let him replay on the daily charts, not on the 1 hour or the 30. Does that sound about right?
Well, I don't use the back test.
Yeah. So yeah, you got the free.
Just use timeline.
Yeah, he got the free version. You got to get the paid version. I pay like $30 a month for this. If you're serious about the trading, bro, and you got to back test, and like you got to do it like putting the charts in replay mode so you can really test yourself. So I definitely think it's the $30 is worth it. Like this is how I stay sharp all year long, and I'm not perfect, but I mean this is how I pretty much pull off my wins because I back test a lot. Plus you need like whatever strategy you're using, you know what I'm saying? You want to just keep it. I don't know. I just say just back testing is just good. It's just like this is our film. Like NBA players go back to film, like they're hooping, they're practicing every day. But it comes to a point where they still have to watch film and to get better. That's what we have to do as traders, and back testing is like our film. So this one ended up losing, but that's why I don't take them like that. I really don't take them just straight out the gate like that. Like I have a trade set up. So this one broke through, right? So this one broke through. So what if you say, hey, what if I take a retest on this side? So let's say you lost the first one. You end up losing the first one for about 24 pips. Let's see if it'll retest on the other side now that it broke. No, that thing dropped. That thing was out of there. It tried to retest though, but not really. I was thinking it was gonna come back up and drop. That thing was out of there. All right, let's see about another one. Okay, is this one? Now I wonder how big do the gaps got to be? I don't know about that one. Okay, I'm gonna get it because I feel me not back testing properly is holding me back. Mike Trades, that probably is the case for real. Hey, Quincy joined this joint. What's up, bro? What up, man? I'm back on the grind, baby. Back on the grind. Now, it's other ways that I would have caught them trades, but I'm just trying to do the fair value gaps. And I'm going to run through a couple more. That I see. If I'm missing something, let me know. But I'm doing this for y'all. Like, let me know if whatever strategy you want me to back test, type it into the comments. Whatever strategy you want me to back test next. Okay, here go one right here. Bam. Bam. Now let's see. Let's see about this. Ooh, that one won. Ooh, it worked. It worked on that one. We got paid. Hey, hold on now. You know what I gotta do? I just thought about it. Hey, I'm so late with it though. Yeah. Now how many pips was that? So the fair value gap price came literally down to the line. Let's say you even got in on the next candle That's 78 pips. I don't know about catching it a second time, but the second time was 140 pips. That's crazy. Hey, shout out to that one. Shout out to that win. Hey, and why bro, that's wow, bro. My stuff don't be working, bro.
What?
Why my stuff don't be working? About to say. Man, let them have it. I'm trying to put the cha-ching sound effect on this boy, and it won't go. And it won't go. Like, what the heck? Why y'all holding me back? Electronics is holding me back. I'm over here trying to like, come on, man. We just won that boy. We just won that boy. I'm over here. I gotta go to the archives. I gotta go in here finally to get the cha-ching. I'm all late. It don't even matter no more. Back to the charts. I be struggling on the lives. Let me see what else we got. Yeah, that was a nice one right there though. Hey, is that you? Yeah. Turn it off. All right, let me do one more because we got one win and one loss. Hey, can you turn it off, please? And you know what? See, I would only pick the ones that have the bigger gaps. Like, I wouldn't pick the ones with these little small gaps right here. Even though that one was dope. That one broke through. See, I think you have to read market structure with it though. Like, okay, let me just say this. If you know how to trade market structure, you know where to, like, when the market is breaking and change of character and all of that. See, that's what I think that stuff is important with this. I think you have to know change of character and break of structure with the fair value gaps. If you just trade the fair value gaps by itself, I don't think that that's good enough. I think you're going to be losing trades just for lack of knowledge. You feel me? But if you can add in change of character and break of structure with it, then it enhances the odds of you winning. Because I say that because we got this high point and then market started consolidating and accumulating and then it drops. Okay? So once I see this market is going sideways right here and then it drops, then we just made a lower low. Now I know we're still at this level to the left. I know we're still at this level, but doesn't matter. It still broke this structure right here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna now you can start looking at all of that stuff if you happen to see it. So now you're gonna wait for a pullback. Okay, where's the pullback? If I'm down here and you're gonna wait for a pullback, let me rewind this for you. If you're down here, all right, this is what it looks like. You're down here and you say, man, I can't take a sale right now. I want to wait for a pullback. Where would you wait for a pullback? What makes the most sense to you? It's got to be to this level right here. It's got to be here. So that's where you need to be sitting, waiting for your executions to be. That just makes the most sense. Because that's why I say you need to learn how to trade market structure and stuff. Because if you know how to trade market structure, that's what your mind is going to go to. You're going to look at this structure level right here as a pullback area. All right. So then break it down. Then you got the little trend lines down there if you want to do it that way. If you want to do it that way, you got the trend lines on the 15 to help you with time your entry a little better. So that's how I would go about that. So that's how I would do the fair value gap stuff. I would add in that market structure stuff, the concepts around that, and it increases the odds for sure. Fluidity said, been a while, TTP. It's been a while. Let me know why it's been a while. What's going on, man? Hold up, nah. Hold up, fam. I want to know why it's been a while since you checked in on your boy. What I do wrong? Let me know. Currently short in EUR/USD time now. Okay. Support turn resistance. That stuff still works in 2025. Villain said, I think everyone fell off when the US broker situation. Man, that's tough, bro. That's tough. I think that's why you got to tap in with me, because everybody that was really rocking with me, that was in the mentorship, that was really close, locking arms with me, they never fell off unless they blew their account being greedy, aka my finger is itching. If you know, you know. We're not gonna say no names, but I'm just joking. But look, people that blew their accounts, they fell off. You feel me? But people that was locked in with me all of those times when the broker stuff was happening, I still had a broker. I never dropped a broker. You feel me? So, but I know it was tough out there. I'm like, at first I didn't understand that it was tough like that. I'm like, man, why is it so? But I see all the brokers went away. Trade, what's it called? Traders Way. They was scamming US clients. JAFX. I mean, it was a bunch of just LMFX. It was just a bunch of brokers out there, and they all just went away. But I was with LQDFX, and I've been with them ever since. They merged with PlexiTrade, and then now PlexiTrade when they got their licensing, or I think they're still doing it. They're in the process of getting their licensing and all of that. So that means that PlexiTrade can't take on US clients anymore. So then they created a sister company that could accept US clients called TradeSmart. But from LQDFX to PlexiTrade to TradeSmart, it's all the same. It's all the same. So I really never had a problem. Okay, so Fluidity said, I ain't seeing your notice pop up, G. So the reason why is because YouTube just won't push them out to certain people. I noticed that. I'm like, people are not seeing me. People are not seeing me. That's why I say, please share. Please share the lives, like, cause I'm trying to grow to 200,000 subscribers. I'm really trying to go. I feel like I can be 500,000 to 1 million subscribers. All right. Now, if we as a community end up growing this channel to 500 to 1 million, I won't just be sitting here up in this chair. Would I still be doing this because I don't want to lose what got me there? But we can do more things. We can do more things because we got a huge community. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's 63 people on here right now, only 10 of y'all might really do something. Like 10 of y'all might want to go to a gathering. Only 10 of y'all, maybe even only 5 of y'all will actually go. And we can have a weekend together. I got visions like that. You feel me? So if we can like the stream and share it, and we be on here with 10,000 people, out of 10,000 people, we might get 1,000 people show up to a gathering of some sort. We can go crazy with that. And if you know me, I'm not like these other guys that's not like, don't want you to touch them. and don't want you to like get close to them. I want you to be with me. I want to lock arms. We're going to grow together. I'm going to figure out how we can make money together. You know what I'm saying? Like on a more, I was going to say intimate way, but like, I don't know if that's the right word. You feel me? I don't know if that's the right word, but like on a more close level, you feel me? I'm going to find a way to do it. I'm just that person. All right. So turn the notifications and put them on all. Share the stream. Let's grow this joint. How often do you drop and go on live? I go on live. I just started going back live on Tuesday, but I'm going live on Monday. I'm going live on Thursday. I'm going live on Saturday. While they at the clubs, I'm going to be sitting right here sharing the game for whoever want it. No Diddy. The villain said no Diddy. No, we not going to be bringing no baby oils and none of that stuff to our club meetings. You feel me? We not doing that. Leave all of that in the bathroom. You feel me? We going live at 10 o'clock, Monday, 10 o'clock. Now, I ain't going live on Monday. Am I going live on Monday? No, I'm going live on Tuesday. Tuesday. Yeah, I went live on Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm going live at 10 o'clock. Thursday, I'm going live at 10 o'clock. And then Saturday, I'm going live at 10 o'clock. I'm about y'all. I'm about y'all. Hey Jay, can you read my comment about the offshore broker? Hey Jay, does it worry you about offshore broker though? Cause I heard some horror stories that they can take your money and it be gone. Okay, so yes, I'm not gonna sit up here in front with you. I'm not gonna sit up here in front with you and act like that's not a real thing. Okay. Because I'm not going to tell his business, but somebody that I know, that y'all know, got the money took. All right. But in all fairness, I said, man, leave that broker, man. I said, man, leave that broker. I'm not saying no names, none of that. I ain't even about all that. But listen, I'm telling you, I said, leave that broker. About 500,000 got took. Whole life savings got took. Retirement money got took. But I'm telling you, you gotta be careful with what broker you're using. Traders Way had already shown us who they were back in the day when I was with the IML company. Look, I was pulling up the Planet Fitness, trading on a demo account. This is when I first started. So I'm on my demo account, and all of a sudden, and I got TraderWay as my broker on the demo account. All of a sudden, the market spikes. I'm like, yo, but I've seen the market spike, but I'm like, yo, the market spike. What's going on? At that time, I didn't know about high impact news. At that time, I didn't know about certain times of the day, certain currencies. Like spike and different things. I didn't know about that. So I'm like, oh shoot, the market's spiking. What's going on? So then I go on TradingView, which is my TradingView chart is on Owanda. Okay, look at this. So my TradingView chart is on Owanda. All right, now I'm not trying to really get off the subject, but look, how do you know? You want to go to plus. And you want to type in GBP, USD, and you want to pick Owanda. That's what my charts is set to. All right. The next best one is probably IG markets.
IC?
No, not IC markets, IG. The next best one is probably IG. If I can't find it on here. But you want to be on Owanda. That's going to give you the true chart pattern, okay? So back to the story though. It spiked. I went to TradingView on my Owanda chart and it was no spikes. There were no spikes anywhere. I said, what the heck is going on? Boom. Everybody saw that probably at the same time. that Traders Way was the only one that spiked the market. And then the CEO, Christopher Terry, called Traders Way and told them to refund us our money back. Now, I was in demo, but not everybody, but a lot of people got their money back, or some of it. So they say it was a liquidity grab or whatever like that. But I remember that, and ever since then, I never trust Traders Way. That guy that be on YouTube, that be vouching for Traders Way, that be doing them lives, them NFP lives and all of that stuff, man, skip that. Skip that, bro. I don't trust that. I don't trust none of that. So then that's when I went to JAFX. After that happened, I left Traders Way right away. I told him to leave Traders Way, but he stayed with Traders Way. And then when the FTC, the Federal Trade FCT, I don't know, FTC or whatever, when they start cracking down and they told Traders Way that they couldn't accept U.S. clients, they took all his money. Now I'm with JAFX went out of business. I remember you got the emails. I got the emails. JAFX went out of business. Okay, so then that's cool. I took my money out, and that was that. You had a certain time that you could take your money out. JAFX was an offshore broker. They did not just take your money. They gave you a heads up, and they said, if your money is not removed out the account by this date, then you will lose it. So I withdrew my money. I ain't have too much, but I had a couple thousand in there. I withdrew my money. They did not take it. And I went over to LQDFX. And now at this point, this is about, I forget what year this is, but 2019, probably 2019. Yeah, because I was with LQDFX when I went to London, right? When I went to London, I was with LQDFX already. So this was about 2019 then. So I'm with LQDFX now, and I have never had a problem since. They're offshore, but guess what? They're getting licensing. They wasn't doing that at first, but I'm not getting no US broker. I'm just not doing it. I'm just not getting no U.S. broker. I called Charles Schwab and I said, hey, I want to trade Forex. How much money do I need to trade Forex? Guess what this guy told me? He was like, 1 second, let me look it up. Boom, looked it up and 10 million. What? Say what? 10 million. I said, oh, thank you, sir. I was like, what's the leverage? He was like, between 1 to 50 and 1 to 30. Say what? I said, all right, thank you, sir. All right, appreciate you. No, hey, when I get 10 million, I'll holler at you. But I ain't got 10 million, so you don't feel me? Like, no, that's not happening. Yeah, man, skip that, bro. And then GB, I was like, what? I literally called these people. I said, what is the leverage for GBP USD? He's talking about some between 1 to 50 and 1 to 30 and 1 to 30. What I'm gonna do with 1 to 30? That's why you need $10 million in there. Same thing with IG, like with Tasty FX and all of them US brokers, bro. You can't do nothing with them. You ain't making, and most of y'all ain't got 100,000 sitting in y'all trading accounts. People got like 20,000, 10,000, stuff like that. Y'all ain't gonna make no money with these American brokers. So what you gonna do? If you trading Forex? Maybe that's why people left. Maybe that's why. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I understand, but thank God that I found LQDFX, which is now PlexiTrade, which is their US company, is TradeSmart. LQDFX merged with PlexiTrade. Shout out to Wildheart. And now PlexiTrade is getting their licensing. So now that means that they can accept US clients unless you're grandfathered in already. All right. And then they started their sister company, TradeSmart, for US clients. And so all of that is in my description below. If you just tuning in, please like the stream, please heart it, please share it on your social media platforms if you can. Let them know your boy Jay Wayne is live and lacing y'all all the way up.
We getting paid, we getting paid, we getting paid, huh? Stacking that money from the trades, huh? I really do this, I really do this, I really trade, bro. Hit the markets for $1 million, then I'm laying low. Like a pro, yeah, I'm trading like a pro. Like a pro, taking profit like a pro.
Like a pro, time to let them know. Bank on the phone, no, I don't need a loan, cause I'm trading like a pro.
We getting paid, we getting paid, we getting paid, huh? Stacking that money from the trades, huh?
Ay, we getting paid, we getting paid, we getting paid, stacking that money, I'ma teach you how to trade like
I'ma
a
teach
pro.
you how to trade, set and forget it. Baby, go handle your business, get off the charts, why you be tripping? Maybe you would get paid if you came, sat and listen. But they be on my page, still broke and be dissing. I don't get it, I gotta bank the break. You already know, I went to London, now it's time to hit up Tokyo. Or maybe fly to Mexico, that peso it be hitting. When I find a higher low, that Fibonacci got me litty. Now I'm back up in the city, yeah, teaching you the game. I lace the people up, get the bag, not the fame. Yeah, they say I chase the fortune, I just pray the double portion. Better put your time in, back test it, that's important. When they see you making money, they hate and try to extort you. Scammers be in the group, get it too, watch me poach them. Acting like they be me on IG, I don't know them. And they can't tear down my name, cause I really changed the game. Like a pro, yeah, I'm trading like a pro. Like a pro, taking profit like a pro.
Like a pro, time to let them know. Bank on the phone, no, I don't need a loan, cause I'm trading like a pro.
We getting paid, we getting paid, we getting paid, huh? Stacking that money from the trades, huh?
Ay, we getting paid, we getting paid, we getting paid, stacking that.
Let me know if my my live stream is glitching. I'm gonna teach you how to trade like a pro. Oh, you know what? There we go. All right, I pinned it up there. All right, so do you believe you can turn $100 into $1 million? Yeah, I think I could. I think I could. I've never done it, so I don't know for sure. But I got the skill set to do it. It'll take a very long time. It'll take a very long time because I'm not gonna gamble with $100. I'm not gonna say. Some people got a different mindset. What's your take on this? But if you have $100, that's just like going out to eat. So people will say, let's just go ahead and just throw it at the kitchen sink. Let's just throw the biggest lot I can to see if I can double it right quick. It's only $100. But my thing is, if you're starting with $100, then you must don't got money anyway. Unless you just like playing games with the Forex market or whatever market you trade. If you just like playing games like that, then go ahead. And you got money to blow, then go ahead for fun. But if you're really a real trader and you got the skill set and you just don't got the money, you're not going to gamble that $100. You're going to actually trade it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, $100 is going to be hard because you're going to have big spreads at $100. Because most of these brokers, to deposit $100, you have to have a micro account. If you have a micro account, the spreads are going to be big. All right? So you have to be a swing trader. You cannot scalp that $100. Now, you would need to have a raw account. RAW, a raw account. That way your spreads are going to be tight and you can be able to get in right away. But you have to have $500 minimum to open up a raw account. All right? So I'll say, well, just save that $100 until you get to $500. I recommend you not to trade Forex unless you have $1,000 minimum, because I know how hard it is out here. Some people recommend don't trade Forex until you have at least $10,000. Most people like that are kind of removed. They've been trading for a while. You know what I'm saying? They got large amounts of money. So they're kind of removed from the regular population. How we feel as people that ain't got that type of money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I'm removed from what you guys go through. So I would say $100. I wouldn't do the $100 though. $500 if you have to, but I would recommend $1,000, because $1,000 will give you a nice cushion with the lot size that you're going to take. So with $1,000, you need to take like a $1 lot size. Now for me, if I started with $1,000, I'm going to take a $5 lot size. That's for me. I'm going to take a $5 lot size and grow that. I'm going to pretty much do that for a whole year. And then if I can get to $10,000 from that 1,000, grow it to 10,000 in about a year or a year and a half, then once I get to 10,000, I'm going to take about, at that point, I'm going to take about a let me see, $20 lot size. So I would take out between a $15 to $20 lot size with a $10,000 trading account. But that's just me, because I'm on that level. I can do that. But now, if you're like just kind of like still kind of just finding your way and everything, then I'm going to say with a $10,000 trading account, take $10 max. But it's really got to go on your lot size. So let me go over to the charts. So if you're going to take a sell, if you're going to take a sell right here, why does that look like that? Yeah, if you're going to take a sell right here and you're going to put your stop loss up here, if you have $10,000, I'm saying you could take a $10 lot size. But you also have to look at what is the stop loss amount. That's 63 pips. So if you take a $10 lot size and lose this trade, you're losing $10 times 63. I mean, you're about to lose $630 of your $10,000 if you lose this trade. And you have to ask yourself, are you okay with losing $630? So if the answer is no, I don't want to lose that much money, then you have to lower your lot size. Or no. Keep the lot size where it is. I mean, not the lot size. Keep the stop loss. Keep the stop loss where it is. Don't try to lower your stop loss. Keep your stop loss where it is, but lower the lot size. So maybe go down to $8. Maybe go down to a $5 lot size. Because that's how you're going to stay winning in the Forex market. Now, the thing is, team, you're going to be like, well, I'm not going to make that much money. Well, guess what? You can't have your cake and eat it too. That's what's hurting people. That's the part that's hurting people, because y'all don't understand that you will lose trades and you don't know when it's going to happen. You have to be ready for when it's going to happen. So that's why you have to practice using the risk management. You have to practice, because you never know when it's going to happen. I don't want it to be the time where you took a bigger lot size. You was on a 2-week win streak, and then all of a sudden you was like, man, let me up this lot size, and then that be the time where the market spike on you, or you really lose a lot. That's gonna suck for you. You're gonna feel like you probably can't do this. You're gonna beat yourself up, and if you go down a rabbit hole of beating yourself up, then you're gonna just keep making mistakes day after day until you finally get out of that rut, mentally, emotionally. But I'm trying to help you guys not to get to that point. So I want you to practice discipline no matter what. Today was Juneteenth. Why are you trading GBP USD or anything like that on Juneteenth? It's a bank holiday. The United States dollar moves the market heavy. The United States dollar, no matter how bad people talk down on the US dollar, it's not worth anything, it's fake money, it still is a dominant player in the Forex market. So why are you trading when the banks are closed? That's the discipline part that people is lacking. I don't understand it. But you want to make this money, but you too greedy to make it. Like, you too greedy to make it. It's gonna be less is more. Let me tell you. They say less is more. What does that mean? I take less trades. How is that more? I take less trades. How is that more? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because you're going to take the ones that follow your rules, for one. If you trade this way and you trade ICT concepts, or you trade whatever trend line breaks, Fibonacci, if that's the way you trade, then that's the way you have to do it. And if you trade a couple different ways, if the market don't form in those couple different ways that you trade, then you don't touch it. Well, I haven't found a trade in 2 days. It's a war going on outside. No man is safe. Don't touch it. The market might be slow. You got to understand what's going on. Like, it just ain't a 9 to 5 where you guaranteed this money. So it's all type of stuff going on. The market is a little slow. I tell you what, London session has been super slow. I mark up charts at 1 o'clock, send them trades out, and we ain't taking trades until 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. From the trade setup that I sent out. That stuff last year, that stuff used to hit around 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. It ain't been happening. You feel me? So you just gotta be like, I'm disciplined. I'm gonna wait. If it gotta come this way. I'm not gonna be like, okay, I know I trade these 2 ways, but all of a sudden, what moving average indicator? Sorry, I read a comment. What was I saying? I got distracted. You trade these two certain ways, right? But then you don't see a trade, and here we go on Wednesday, and you feel like you need to take a trade by Wednesday to meet your weekly goal, right? And then you see the market pulling back. It's just pulling back. It broke out and it's pulling back. You're like, oh, let me get on this pullback, because it looked like it's an uptrend. Let me get on this pullback, and the market just tanks on you. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? You have to stay true to your plan. Even if it hurts. I would rather, like I said on the last live stream, I'd rather you have a slow day than a losing day. But that's what less is more mean. Because guess what? You're going to avoid those avoidable losses. You're going to avoid those. That's what's killing you. You know you shouldn't have been in that market and you got in anyway and lost. You're going to avoid those. That's more for you because now you're going to wait for that trade setup to hit, boom, and you're going to be growing that account slow and steady. But you was doing less concept. Oh, I'm going to wait for my trade setup. I'm not going to trade during high impact news. I'm not going to trade during the holiday. That's less. You're doing less. You're not doing too much. But it's going to be more because, boom, your trade setup hit and you take it. Boom, you won. And it's going to feel worth it, team. It's going to be worth it. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one that noticed that. London is not doing his job right now. Shout out to Kiwa. Is it Kiwa? I feel like, was it a Kiwa that joined TTP a while ago? I don't know. I might be mistaken, but I remember it was that name sound familiar. Mike trades. I don't think that's realistic. I don't think that's realistic. Mike Trade said, "Can you turn a 1K account to $100,000 in 2 years?" I mean, you would have to be slaving on the charts, bro. You would have to be slaving. You would have to be on that boy every session, all session, catching every trade, every scalping like crazy. You would have to be doing a little bit of over leveraging, like 1,000 to 100,000. You would have to be doing that crazy stuff, like every time you win, you up the lot size type crazy stuff. That's, by the way, that's not realistic. You remember they was doing these compounding plans, these teams, these groups doing, and they come out with their little compounding strategy, and because it make new people feel like, wow, you can grow your money like that. It's not realistic. Nope, it's not realistic. Because your emotions do not keep up with the compounding. You're gonna start seeing that money be in the negative bigger. Like you starting out small, and all of a sudden you work your way up to a $10 lot size, and you see that negative is like that. Whoa. And then it start giving you drawdown. Your emotions ain't ready for that. Your mental was not prepared for that. You need to rock out with one lot size for the whole year, at least 6 months to the whole year. You need to rock out with that same lot size, and you're going to get a cushion with the margin percent level. You're going to get a cushion because you're going to keep growing that account, but you're going to keep taking the same lot size, and your emotions is just going to be great. You know what I'm saying? Now, you still if you lose a couple trades, you still got to battle that. Like, man, I lost 2 trades. You feel me? Like, for an example, listen to this. Let's say Tuesday, you took a loss. Wednesday, Tuesday, you took a loss because you didn't follow your rules. Let's say that. Tuesday, you took a loss because you didn't follow your rules. You got in too early. You got in too late. You chased it, whatever it is. Wednesday, you lose because you actually followed your rules, but it was just a losing day. Not every time you follow your rules, you're going to win. But Wednesday, you happen to lose. So that's 2 days in a row you lost, but you lost 2 different ways. You following me? So now Thursday, you're scared. What are you going to do about that? Thursday, you're scared now. You're like, man, I lost on Monday, but yeah, fair enough, I didn't follow my rules, but you still lost and you still got that scar. Now Wednesday, you followed your rules and still lost. You're like, man, I can't catch a break. So now Thursday, you're scared to pull the trigger. You're second guessing yourself. What's going to help you is meditation. You need to be sitting. I sit right here. I sit right here in this beautiful space. I sit right here and visualize my trade setup. Visualize my trade setup. I see it working in my mind. Yep, I visualize it. Boom, breaking up there. I'm gonna catch that supply and demand. I'm talking to myself. I'm like, you know what? If I had to pick one strategy if I had to pick one method of what I know, and this was the only thing that I can use, because I'm so confident that it wins, that's the one that I'm going to use for the next week. Because I need to trust. You got to build trust within yourself. Because you know how you might got a Fibonacci. You might pull out a Fibonacci, but you know it's kind of But then you got that one that really, everybody got that one that be hitting. We do other things because not every day that one method works, or that not every day that trade setup forms to that one method that you use. So you got a couple other ones in your arsenal. You know what I'm saying? So, but you got that one that be hitting though. So you like, no matter what, you sitting here thinking, you sitting wherever your quiet space is, you sitting on your balcony. You like, no matter what, even if it's slow, I'm going to trade that strategy. And you just telling yourself that. You seeing it. That is how you overcome those hard days like that, when the fear comes on you. And then guess what? Once you sit down and you no longer beating yourself up about the mistakes you made, you no longer doubting yourself because you know you a good trader. You know you can do it. But you're no longer doubting yourself. Now you're in the next phase. You're done with that phase of doubt now. So now you can start back testing. So now you go ahead and purchase that TradingView plan for $30, which you already should have. And you go ahead and start back testing that strategy that you just was visualizing. The one that you use, the one that you know that works most of the time. And you start back testing it. And now you're building yourself back up. And you may need to sit down until next week. Because remember, we already at Thursday. So you're going to back test all weekend and you just building yourself back up. That's how you do it. And matter of fact, since I dropped the gems on you, since I laced you all the way up, please like this live. Share this on social media. Let them know your boy is in here giving the game. Share this stream. We trying to go to 200,000 subscribers, y'all. Let's go. All right, so let's get back to the comments. The comment says, okay. Let me see. Let me read some comments right here. FOMO is real. The blockchain trapper. What's up, baby? Now, excuse me. Sorry about that. Lon Wabu Forex said, can you backtest the ORB strategy? That is the next strategy that I'm about to start backtesting. 90% discipline, 10% risk management. E Grant. Shout out to E Grant. I need help with taking trades with pips. I don't understand that. So you need help with taking trades in Forex, because Forex is the only one that says pips. Stock says points. Crypto is, I forgot what crypto is called, but it ain't pips. Shout out to Brandon Weddle. What's up, baby? All right. So it's binary options, I believe. So who said it's binary options? I don't get what you mean by that. It's binary. I do not trade binary options. All right. So somebody said Mamba FX turned 8K to 100K in 2 weeks. I guarantee you he didn't use risk management doing that. You're not going to turn 8K to 100K in 2 weeks using risk management. 3%, 5% of your account. You have to go for it. Which if you can do it and you got money to blow like that, you know what I'm saying? But listen, you talking about somebody that is already got some money in their pocket. Like, I'm just being real. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got money to put back when you blow it. You feel me? I'm telling you, that's for excitement. It's for excitement. Which salute. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on nobody. I'm telling you, I'm not hating on nobody. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you the real for the person that work at Home Depot. I'm here for you. The person that work 9 to 5 every day. I'm gonna tell you what you really gotta do. Because trying to take 8K and go to 100K in 2 weeks ain't gonna happen for you. For one, you can't even sit on the charts long enough to watch all the moves that happen, to be present to take them. You got to work 8 hours and then you got to sleep. And what if you have a family? That is not going to be realistic for you. So yes, you see people do these on real. It's either real or demo. It don't even matter if it's real or demo. It's the fact that if he did pull that off, you had to put the work in to do that, period. Whether it's real or demo. So that's not even in the question. The problem is that average people that come across the videos think that they can do it, and I'm telling you, you don't have the lifestyle or the backup cash to fund that, to fund that journey. So I'm just being real with it. I just got some cats. Hey, the villain. Hey, if I'm telling you, am I wrong for saying this? But in today's world, man, it's hard having kids. It's hard having kids in today's world. Look, I told my son, man, if you can just work on your grind, don't be getting married too quick, don't be having kids too quick. See, I had my son, they think he my brother. When we be out golfing and stuff, they be like, that's your son? He look like your brother. I had him when I was 18. No, 19. I had Elijah when I was 19. I was married. I got married at 18. Had Elijah at 19. And I was going to work one day, right? I used to ride my bike. It took me 3 hours to get to work. I would ride my bike in Grand Rapids, Michigan. If you know Grand Rapids, Michigan, shout out to anybody that know about Grand Rapids, Michigan in the chat. If you know Grand Rapids, Michigan, I'm all the way in Wyoming, Michigan, and had to ride my bike all the way to East Kentwood, Michigan. That's 3 hours. I would have to leave the house at 3:00 and get to work at 6:00 in the morning. And I would ride my bike. I remember riding my bike and the sprinklers would come on, wet me up. By the third time I knew what time the sprinklers was coming on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was my life. Because I had to provide for my son Elijah, because I promised myself I was never going to be like my dad. I was never going to be like him. My dad taught me how to be a real dad, and he didn't teach me. I learned what not to do. So I said, I'm about to break all curses. I'm about to break all that. I'm about to be in my son's life, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm about to be working, but I'm not going to be in the name of working. I can't be around and raise my son. That's an excuse. If anybody on here got kids and you ain't around and you ain't talking, like, real talk, side note, if any father in here got kids and you ain't talked to them in a while, that's an excuse. You gotta go. If they don't mind you being in their life, then you need to go be in their life. Because I'm 38 years old and I got daddy issues. I'm about to be 38 years old and I still got daddy issues. You feel me? Like, that's crazy. But only because of Jesus Christ that I'm able to forgive. I told that man, I said, I forgive you for the past. I told him that. I said, I forgive you for the past. We can just move forward. Oh man, I appreciate that, son. I appreciate that. And then his wife had told him at the time, Wayne, that's a good thing right there. That's the real deal right there. With something, she said something like that. Anyways, long story short, still never hear from him. He don't even check in on his grandkids. But look, if he ever sees this video, look, we talk right now, but I'm just real with what's going on. I talk to him. You know, he called me from time to time now, but he never check on his grandkids. So listen, why can't you check on your grandkids? Is somebody in this chat? Is somebody in this chat that you're neglecting? It might be you might got a nephew that don't got a father in his life and you're neglecting nephew. Go call up nephew and be the father or be the mother that they didn't have. You don't got to be the real father, but just be that father figure, that male influence, that woman influence on your niece and nephew. Y'all don't be the one that's neglecting people. Now, I know you can't call everybody that you know. I know you can't go around helping all the family. But help somebody that's neglected. Especially if they call you and look up to you. Don't wait for them to call you. You go to them. You might got a little cousin that don't got a dad in his life. And y'all men on here, go ahead and reach out to Lil Cuzzo and say, what's up, Lil Cuz? I was just thinking about you. Because we be talking about how we got neglected and how people wasn't helping us, but then we going around neglecting people that's looking up to us. We can't do that.
We getting paid, we getting paid, we getting
Hold on,
paid.
y'all. I'll be right back.
Stacking that money from the trades, I really do this, I really trade, bro. Hit the markets for $1 million, then I'm laying low. Like a pro, yeah, I'm trading like a pro. Like a pro, taking profit like a pro.
Time to let them know. Bank on the phone, no, I don't need a loan, cause I'm trading like a pro.
We getting paid, we getting paid, we getting paid, Stacking that money from the trades,
We getting paid, we getting paid, we getting paid, Stacking that money, I'ma teach you how to trade like
I'ma teach you how to trade, set and forget it. Baby, go handle your business, get off the charts, why you be tripping? Maybe you would get paid if you came, sat and listen. But they be on my page, still broke.
All right, team, I'm back. My light had cut off. Yeah, for real, I gotta call some folks because don't nobody call me. I'm telling you, I used to feel like that. I used to feel like that, man. Don't nobody call me, skip them. But yeah, that's cool. But I'm telling you, it's younger kids that's growing up. If the adults acting funny, skip them. You know what I'm saying? But the little kids, they don't know to call. They probably feel like don't nobody think about me. We're grown, so we gotta reach out to the young ones. Reach out to that niece and nephew. You feel me? But that's it. I ain't trying to go into that too heavy. So look, let's go back to backtesting. So what is a OT? What is it? OBR? What is that strategy, y'all? Please comment below. What did he say he want me to back test? A OBR strategy. What is an OBR strategy? OBR trading strategy. All right. So let's check that out.
Or breakout strategy. Essentially what it is you put your candlesticks on the 1 minute time frame and you identify the highs and the lows of that 5 minute range. Once the stock breaks out of that 5 minute range, you take a position and you go long. Here's a really simple trading strategy called the or breakout strategy. Essentially what it is you put your candlesticks on the 1 minute time frame and you identify the highs and the lows of that 5.
So you put what do you say?
You put your candlesticks on the 1 minute time frame.
So you put your candlesticks on a 1 minute time frame. Really? I already don't like it. But we gonna do it. So you gotta put your candlesticks on a 1 minute time frame. Okay.
And you identify the highs and the lows of that
You identify the highs and the lows of what?
5 minute range. Once the
5 minute range. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to. So I'm a chop the charts up. So this is my 1 minute, and then this is gonna be my 5 minute range. I want symbol. I want crosshairs. Okay. So where's my chart at? Oh, I'm in replay mode. That's what it is. Where's the candles at? Bro, where's the... There they go. All right, I found the candles. All right, so we're on the 1 minute time frame, and then this one says, oh my God, bro, what am I doing, man? This one says go to the 5 minute, and you want to look at the 5 minute range. So I'm gonna switch to my template, and I'm gonna change it to black. All right, this is why you also need the paid version, because you can switch like screens. You can be on the 5 minute on one screen, and you could be on the 1 minute on the other. All right. So, all right. Now, what else did he say?
stock breaks out of that 5 minute range, you take a position and you go long.
All right. So basically, once it break out of the range, you take a position and go long. So here is a top range right here. So I don't know where to start back at though. Like how far? Let me see. So let's just say here's a range right here. We use this range. That's a range, right? Would y'all agree that that's a range? Now let me now, you know what I want to do? I want to go. I'm trying to see, how do I want to do this? How do I? Man, I'm messing up, bro. All right, so here's the range. Now, how do I lost my bro, what am I doing, bro? Center. I can't find my screens. Hey, y'all, help me, bro. I don't know what I done did. Like, I can't even find none of. I'm gonna have to close this down, y'all. Give me a second. Like, I don't know what I did with the Okay, here it is. Hold on. Is this it? Bro, I'm so sorry, y'all. I gotta close this out. Cause I have no idea where all of my screen is anymore. All right, give me a second, y'all. Let me close this out. Dang it. Oh, Jay Wayne, what are you doing, man? Give me 1 second, team. Please, give me 1 second. That beat whack. That beat trash. Straight trash. All right, so if we are going to wait for the breakout, we're going to do it on the 1 minute chart, he said. Okay. Now, can y'all see my screen? Somebody said they couldn't see my screen. Let me know. Okay, yeah, y'all can see it. All right. So 1 minute. All right, wait for the break. There was the break. So they said wait for the break and then take it. So he didn't say nothing about wait for a retest. He just said take it. So I would take it there. Stop loss gonna have to go. Stop loss gonna have to go under here. And then I would probably what you probably want a 1-to-1 probably. That's 3. 1-to-1 would be 3 pips. I don't really know how many pips to go. But what you could do is look at the structure left, but ain't no structure looking left. So, I mean, what you want, probably at least go 10 pips, right? Let's go at least 10 pips. Wouldn't you say? At least, right? So let's go 10 pips. Let's give it a 1-to-1. All right, 9.9 pips. The blockchain trapper said it's so fast on the 1 minute you would have to run with it. Got you. That makes sense though. All right, I think we had like 5 pips. Yeah, we had 7.4 pips. It might get there. Can it get there? Man, I'm waiting forever for these 10 pips. No, I'm taking it said take the entry on the 1 minute. It said take the entry on the 1 minute. But find the high, the high and the low points on the 5 minute. Yo, there it is. I mean, that was close enough. That was close enough, right? That went all the way to what? 9 pips. So I guess that's close enough. And this is the current market now. This is the current market. So it gave you 9 pips. All right. So let's do it again. If you have any strategy you want me to test, please comment below. All right, let's go back to the 5 minute. And we can go to this low point. We can go to this high point. And then let's just rewind that and see how that felt. All right, so here we go. We got a high and a low point, right? So we got to go to the 1 minute. Now right here, boom, you got to take it. Right? Long. It broke out right there. They say you just got to go. Where are you going to put the stop loss on this? This is crazy. So you probably would have to put the stop loss down here. I'm putting the stop loss below this point right here. I'm not going to put the stop loss down here. Should I? Should I put the stop loss at number 1 or should I put the stop loss at number 2? Comment below. Number 1 or number 2? Number 1? Okay, number 1. Number 2? So you want me to put the stop loss way down here. So that means I at least got to get 1-to-1. All right. So the person that said number 1 said put it right here. So we're going to put stop loss right here. Now, how many pips is that? That's 16 pips all the way down here. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. 16 pips is normal. 16 pips is normal. So, yeah, I guess I ain't mad at putting the stop loss at number 2. This is the 1 minute chart. So, I'm kind of thrown off because it's the 1 minute chart. But putting your stop loss at 16 pips is pretty normal with GBP USD. So if you put it at number 1, you got stopped out. All right, that's TP right there. That's That's 17 pips. 17 pip win. Got to give you a shout out for you were the first teacher on YouTube that you influenced me to be a trader 4 years ago. Thanks so much. Fibonacci. He said his name is Fibonacci. I like that. Shout out to Fibonacci in the chat. What's up, baby? Because didn't break out with strength. So BC Drum said it didn't break out with strength. So now we're adding that to the equation. It has to break out with strength. So see, it broke out with the fair value gap that time, then take it. Got you. Okay. So that's 2 wins. That's 2 wins. So let's go back. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's go back in time. Let's see how long this worked. Let's do something in March. Let's go back in March 4th. All right, let's go back in March 4th. Let's go. All right. So we got to find the high point and the low point, the range. So you got to know how to find the range. Now there's indicators that can help you find the range. I'm just eyeballing it right now. I'm thinking it's the range, right? Now let me know if I'm wrong. This looks a little weird. Please let me know if I'm wrong. Is this the range that I should put it on? I did a month and has great win rate. What do you think about this range? BC Drums. Is this a good range for the 5 minute? Let me know. I got a, what is that, strat with the Hekinashi, but it would need a whole stream for that. Okay. You say, I need a whole stream for that. Hey, I'm down. I'm on here Monday at 10 o'clock. No, I'm sorry. I'm on here Tuesday at 10 o'clock. I'm on here Thursday at 10 o'clock. And I'm on here Saturday at 10 o'clock. So we got plenty of streams to do whatever you need to do. Line on top and bottom of a 5 minute candle. No, that's not what he said. He said put it on the structure. Hold on. Y'all changing up the strategy on me.
The orb breakout strategy. Essentially what it is you put your candlesticks on the 1 minute time frame and you identify the highs and the lows of that 5 minute range. Once
the highs and the lows of that 5 minute range. See, the 5 minute range. See, this is the 5 minute range. You want me to put a line on a 5 minute candle. That's two different things. That's two different things. That's the range in yellow, and that's the candle in red. So let's see. Now let's go down to the 1 minute and see what happens. Oh, hold on. All right, so now it broke out of your candle. All right. So we got to take a short right here. All right, let's put this up here. That's 16 pips. And let's go 1 to 1. I mean, you got to go 1 to 1. And what you going to put the stop loss at? 16 pips, right? I mean, above that structure up there, right? Oops. This structure up here, right? That's where I will put the stop loss. That's 16 pips. And with GBP, that's average. Like, that's actually on the low side, to be honest with you. You need at least 20 pip stop loss. So it broke out. Yo, that's 11 pips in profit, and you was 11 pips in drawdown. So if you want to take profit on that, I guess you win. But let's see which TP it hit or stop loss. That's TP. So even that was a TP from that breaking out of that candle. I don't know how often that's going to work, but y'all can keep doing it if you like this type of stuff right here. But it broke out to the downside right here on that 5-minute candle, like DC Drum said. It went 9 pips in drawdown, 9 pips in profit, or something like that. But it went on ahead and hit TP. Now, what did it do based on what the dude said in the video? The dude in the video said wait for it to break out of the structure. So if I did that, that would have to be right here. TP and stop loss is the same. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, so you got to put it above here. Bam, about 16 pips. So you went into drawdown. Well, actually, you went into profit first. You went into profit 8 pips. Not bad. You went into profit 8 pips. Now my thing is, if you can get halfway to TP, you doing something. Once you get halfway to TP, you should be managing the trade, in my opinion. And the way that I trade, I'm managing the money. I'm moving up stop loss. I'm taking partial profits. I'm doing something when it gets halfway to TP. Because you already know what these Forex pairs be doing. They just pull right back on you. And it could just go all the way to stop loss. So that pulled back 8 pips. So you was in profit 9 pips and it pulled back 8 pips. All right. And then it went on ahead and hit take profit at 14 pips. Yeah, it went all the way to about 15, 16 pips. So dope. Okay. Yeah, this one looked like something. I mean, so far it's working. So I don't know if I did it the right way. Hold on. Let's see. So that trade was good. Yes, that trade was good. Stop loss would be above the 5-minute high. It moved so fast past my placed order. I don't believe Ben break evens. I don't believe Ben break evens either. I'm like Denzel Washington. I'm leaving here with something. Oh, I get what you're saying. Shout out to Cobain. What's up, baby? That's my guy for life. You welcome anytime, any day. Say what you want to say. My guy for life. I don't believe in, but I don't get what you're saying. I don't believe in Ben break. I'm like, then I'm gonna leave here with something. Yeah, but that's what I do, man. I wait for I get what you're saying though, pretty much. If price get halfway to my TP, I'm doing something. I'm moving stop loss, taking partial, something. So hey, comment if you just joined in the stream, please like this video. Please like this video. Please share it on your social media platforms. Let them know Jay Wayne is in the building, giving the game, lacing you all the way up. Team, YouTube is not putting my videos out to you guys. So turn the notifications on. We trying to go to 200,000 subscribers minimum. That's the short term. 200,000. Let's grow it, team. I need y'all help. Like I said, for those who just coming in here, if we got a group of a big amount of people in here, we can do some stuff together. You know me, I'm down for the people. All right. So let's grow it up. and let's make some moves together. All right, so look, let's go back to the charts. No more back testing. It's 12:36, so let's get on these charts and see what's popping for real, for real. All right, so we on GBP USD. By the way, I only trade 3 pairs. I only trade GU, AJ, and GJ. That's all I trade. If y'all want me to mark up a chart that I don't trade, if y'all want me to mark up gold, if y'all want me to mark up something that y'all do, let me know. Let me know so I can mark it up. I can do that for y'all. You remember when your wife mistakenly took a trade and made 2K profits back? Yeah, I was living in Garden City. Yep, I remember that. You remember when I told her that I blew the money too? Remember that prank I put on her? Hey, look, I had to be careful with that prank because I actually did blow the money before. When we first moved to Detroit, she put $1,000 in the trading account. I took 3 $10 lot size trades, woke up in the morning with $100 left in my account. I was like, Lord, please come back. I was like, please come back right now. I don't know what to tell her. I was like, please let this be demo account. Man, that was a real account. I had $30 lot sizes total on a $1,000 account. Blew it all. Left me with $100. Can you believe that? She ain't say nothing either. She just got up and went to work. Later on, she said she went in the shower and started crying. But she believed in me. I'm still here today. Cobain 618 called her the real MVP. Shout out. William Baker said, how did your wife support you through the ups and downs of trading? She saw me grinding. I think that your significant other, your spouse or whatever, needs to see that you're grinding and taking it serious. That's for one. They need to see you growing. Even if it's a demo account, whatever it may be, you need to show some signs of growth. And include them and show them. They need to see that you're for real about this. It's not just some fad in one day out the other. It's like, no, this is what you're doing. You're studying. She constantly seeing you studying. You feel me? Constantly seeing you writing notes and constantly seeing you you know what I'm saying? Like, I got it on deck. I keep it with me. You feel me? I keep it with me. And so when they see you grinding and stuff like that, they can believe in something. You know, they can see it. They can, you know what I mean? And then you show them like some demo accounts that you growing in. Okay, then you take a leap of faith and you be like, this is the game plan. You got to tell them the game plan. This is the 5-year goal. This is the 1-year goal. And include them. Let them hold you accountable. Don't try to hide when you make a mistake and overtrade. Now, you do got to be careful because women sometimes gets emotional, and I ain't trying to stir up no women that's in my chat. Please don't unsubscribe. Please don't unsubscribe. We're trying to get to 200,000. Please don't unsubscribe. Any women. But some women will get emotional, and so they are like, oh, you lost the money. Oh, no, you need to stop doing that. Okay, so you need to be careful. You need to know your spouse. You need to know your significant other. If they're going to panic and it ain't no need to panic, then you need to be careful. You know what I'm saying? How you explain things to them. But the main thing is you got to have a plan. You feel me? And this is the women that got a husband that don't know nothing about this. You got to have a plan. It applies the same way. And then once you show that plan and you show that you're growing, and you need to be doing it on demo first. Like, if you can't prove to yourself you're not winning on demo, how can you go live and do this? That's more pressure. So, you know, then throw a little bit of money in there and start trading your real account, showing the results, and then just be truthful. Like, hey, it's gonna be down times with this. It's gonna be times where I lose a little bit. It's gonna be times, and and you just gotta be strong. You can't expect for your significant other to lift you up. Fortunately, mines do. Oh, it's gonna be another trade. Oh, don't rush into that. Hey, you ain't rushing into no trades today, are you? She'll say stuff like that. But you can't rely on that because they don't understand this world. All right. So you just got to be strong. You got to have a community with you. Like, that's what I'm trying to build right here. I'm trying to go live 3 times a week so we can have a community and you can talk to me and I can talk to you about things like this. I remember that prank, but it was real though. Oh, you saying yours was real? Man, trust me, I done been there. The prank came later. The prank came once we started making money. But yeah, it definitely was real at one point though. All right, so we on GBP USD. This thing is already breaking out already. At 1 o'clock in my Discord is when I'm gonna start sending out these trade setups. So y'all need to make sure y'all up over there, locking arms with us, cause I gotta get out of here in a minute. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here, but I put it in there. But I can't be on here all night because I gotta trade with the send the trades out and stuff. But GBP USD on the hour chart. Let me make sure we're out of I think we're in replay mode. Okay, here we go. This is GBP USD right here, live chart. All right, team. So what I'm gonna tell you to do is put up a fib from the high to the low. We're at the golden zone. Hey, by the way, did y'all let me know, did anybody win that GU trade that I called out on Tuesday? I gave y'all the golden zone. It came up there and tapped it and dropped. Did anybody win some money on that? Let me know. Did anybody make some money on that trade that I called out on Tuesday? Oh, all right. So we're on the daily on GU. So it's in a pullback phase. It's in a pullback phase, so that's what you got to know. But we are in a buyer's market for sure. All right. Now, we don't know at this point. We don't know if it's just going to just keep going up and making higher highs. We don't know that yet. I want to see what it does around this area. This is the money area right here. All right. And remember, I told you we have a fair value gap right there as well. So the fair value gap is going to be right up in here, and it's inside of it. Okay, but that don't mean just sell it right now because we're in the buyer's market. So we got to go to the hour chart and we got to put up this trend line. You're going to have to at least break that trend line for me to trust that you coming out of that fair value gap bearish. All right. So we're going to need to see something like that, something like this now. All right. If we don't see a move like this, the only problem is that I foresee happening is that price, this 50 moving average might be creeping up as price break the trend line. So you're going to be trading into that 50. So you might need a little bit more patience. Let me make this bigger so y'all can see it. I be having my charts too small. Can y'all visualize what I'm saying? It might run into this 50 right here. By the time it breaks the trend line, the 50 might be creeping up and you probably going to be wrestling with it. So you're going to need a little bit more patience if that happens. All right. If it don't work out that way, then we're gonna have to wait for it to but see, here's the thing. Where's that golden zone at? Let me pull back that golden zone right quick. I want to go to the highest closing candle for real. I'm just gonna pull it out from here. Let me pull it out from right here. All right. All right, so the golden zone and the top of that fair value gap aligns together. So we're going to need to see something break up here to trust any buys. All right, but listen, it's 12:50. If you want the play-by-play, you know where to find me. I'm over there in Discord, and somebody said, "Can you do UJ?" So let me do USDJPY. All right. USDJPY, what's happening over here? Let me go to the daily first, because I don't even trade this pair, so I need to catch up. So if you trading USDJPY, I definitely think that you should be putting this trend line through here. Just in case it decides to drop off again, you definitely got to have that there. All right. So it said that money line. Ooh, I'm gonna need that money line. Calling up my money line, money line, money line. Hit up my money line. All right, cool. So I see it's kind of respecting this situation up in here. Okay, so I'm just trying to see where could it possibly go to. But I'm trying to see the way I got it set up. Is price respecting these levels? So once it breaks out of one level, it came and it's going to retest the next one. That's usually how this works. So far I'm seeing it respecting for the most part. So I want to see in the past, can it be reliable for the future? So this might be going up to this level right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put up a trend line right up in here, and then I could go ahead and delete it. I know potentially it might be heading up that way. Now what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna work my way down to the time frames and kind of see what we got. What price looking like on these time frames? I'm on the 4 hour. Let me go down to the, I don't know, this might be worth it too. Yeah, this trend line right here definitely might be worth putting up. Just be careful though. Whenever you see this 50 cruising through here and price break it, you just got to be a little bit extra, patient with it. Like for an example, like it's coming through here and it's breaking into the 50. You got to be just a little patient around here. Give it some time. You'll be able to catch it. All right, but if this is making higher highs, above all of this. All right, let me take that off. All right, so I got your sales situation right. So for the sales, you just waiting on that. I don't know if you swing trade or scalp. I scalp, so that's the way I form my trade setups. Now, I would say, give me 1 second on the other side of it, the bullet side of it. Give me 1 second. I'll have you hooked up here in a second. I think that'd be too high right there. That peak is too high. Yeah, I'm thinking. Actually, this might be the buy. This might be the buy right here. Because it's already pulling back on the structure. So I don't trade this pair though at all, ever. But this one is pulling back on the structure. This is the 4-hour chart, by the way. So let's do a final move on the hour chart. And let's go. So what you could do, you could scalp this. You could scalp a pullback into the golden zone, scalp that up to the demand to the supply zone. So you could catch a pullback here and just watch it and try to get what you can get up into this supply zone up here. But halfway up to that where that red line is, you got to start managing your money right at that point. All right, you following me? All right. If you have your own sentiment, cool. But remember, I don't trade this pair. I trade GU, GJ, AJ. But I understand structure. So I'm telling you, so you could take what I'm telling you and add it to what you got, or you can just leave it alone. Leave what I'm telling you alone. But you asked me, so all right. So if it pulls back here, get the reaction, catch the reaction off of the golden zone. When it hit that red line, start managing that money. You might could push it to the supply zone and then be done with it. All of that is about total is 16. So somewhere that's about 10 pips in there. What is the pip count small on this pair? Yeah, the pip count is small on USDJPY. That's probably why I don't trade it. The pip count too small. You need to catch massive amounts of moves to make some money on this pair. That same amount of candle on GU is like 20, 30 pips. 25, 30 pips. But I ain't knocking what you're doing, though. So you got what I'm saying on that? So that's what I would say about that. And if it ends up, if you don't catch anything inside of here, then if it ends up breaking back up here, then you could just trade it into these highs right here. Catch an entry point right here and trade up into these highs. All right, so you can rewind the stream back and catch that, and mark it up just the way I got it. BC Drum say I don't trade. Good. Respect. This ain't for everybody. Oh, okay. So you said Caden said I just trade this because I usually hold for a day or two. I can see that. I can see that. But I don't trade like that. So what I just told you is for scalping. I don't trade like that. So if you hold for 2 days and stuff like that, you need to mark up on the daily chart. Mark up on the daily chart and enter on the hour chart. And that'll be, you can get the best bang for your buck that way. All right, team. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate everybody that hopped on. I'm about to hop into the mentorship. And we about to go ahead and lock in for the last day of trading. See what we can get. I trade NQ and gold only. Salute. That's some money to be made over there, bro. Yeah. All right, y'all. Hey, don't forget to like this video. Share it on social media. We trying to go to 200,000. Let's go, baby. Every stream, I want to grow these subscribers and the views, because I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be no limit to what I can do for y'all in that situation. All right, and comment and subscribe, and you already know. Let's make this money, baby. Peace.
Pips pay my bills. Pips pay my bills.